Boat fam, did Greg Roman sell us short? Is Jim Harbaugh going to bench the starters? What happened to Brody? It's a lot to unpack on this show today with Lightning Strike, man. We got so much that we got to talk about. This was a epic battle and a epic turnout by the Boat fam. And we're going to get to that and more today in the show. But man, it's a lot. Free Dave. I just Free Dave. This is going to be a show about Free and Dave too. We're going to add that in there and we'll get to that later. We'll let you know what's going on with the Free Dave campaign. And if you're in the comments, bro, tap in with us, bro. We would like to hear from you, Dave.
Hit TikTok.
We need to hear from Dave. You need to call in. If Dave is in the chat, Dave needs to call in. And Brody is alive and well, as you can see. Can you hold up 5 for us, Brody?
Blink twice if...
We got to make sure this ain't AI. Can you hold up 5 fingers? This is an epic one, y'all. Y'all just don't even know, man. This weekend was one for the books.
One for the ages.
One
Section was good. DP was good. Arnell was happening in the building.
Brody crashed out in the corridor.
We ain't do no intros. We ain't do nothing.
Oh, we get to it now. So what it do? This your boy, DJ Noah, Fresh Lightning Strike Podcast in the building. And who?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Brody, Lightning Strike Podcast. What it do? It's your boy, DJ Noah, Fresh. This is Lightning Strike Podcast in the building. There with James out here. We at training camp. Shout out to Lightning Podcast. Man, you already know nothing but love. Hey, man, shout out to the best podcast. Man, boys back there, man. I like it, subscribe. Right now. Go do it right now. Being where you supposed to be on time, or they just like, we gonna pay the fine. We don't give a damn. Get your hands off me. That's basically what it seems like. Look good, y'all. Down here, leave the Ranger. You know what it is. Shout out Light Strike Podcast. Bro, we are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
Who this distinguished? Is this Brody?
My hologram.
How are you feeling, Brody?
What's good? Hey, Brody, Lightning Strike Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LSBoats15. All social media platforms. We're on Twitch. We on X, but we not on X. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. We on YouTube and TikTok. Did you hit TikTok?
Yeah.
King?
Jay Sal said I was there Saturday and it was a brutal watch. It happens, man. You know, it happens. It's a lot came from it. A lot is learned. And like I said, most importantly, we got to get ready for the playoffs. And we'll get to that. We're gonna touch on it, Jay Sal. Boat City, he said, hi, there you are. He here. He's in the flesh. Brody is alive. What's up, Asian?
Tyree was good. Drewski was adding.
Man, it is so much to get to, man. Golly. Unbelievable. Y'all just don't know, man. Saturday, a lot of stuff happened on Saturday from the parking lot to the game. So much happened in between. From the start to the end. First of all, I just got to give a big shout out to the Boat fam that answered the call and showed up, bro.
Man,
y'all really showed up and showed the hell out. I can't express enough how that made us feel seeing that much Charger family, bro. Like cousins. I had so many cousins.
Real, it did feel like that. Like it was blue everywhere. Like I don't even know if Houston had no fans there. Like for real.
Nah, they probably had. Honestly, and I'm not exaggerating. I probably counted 50 Houston fans, like with my eyeballs, 50 between the tailgate and in the stadium. And it probably was the same people twice, but it was so much Boat fam out there, bro. We was deep as hell. They really answered the call. We appreciate y'all, bro, for trusting in us, man. I'm sorry we didn't get the outcome that we planned on, but it's a good start. It's a lot of positives from what we did. Straight up, man. It was
definitely taken to next season, and we know what SoFi can look like. We know exactly what it can look like, man, when we all show up and show out in full force. We did exactly that. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who came by our tent and rocked with us. You know what I'm saying? And took pictures and ate and danced and partied. All the people who just pulled up and was like, yo, I saw y'all on TikTok or wherever you seen us and came through. Yeah, it was lit.
I never seen Electric Avenue and Thunder Alley like that in my life. Not at SoFi. Like both spots, it was nonstop flow of people through there, bro. Just with good energy. The energy was crazy. It was positive. Everybody was just vibing out, having a great grand time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a way to start the day. What a way to start the day, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, we got there, you know, typical setup and, you know, go through the motions. And it's like at 10 o'clock, it always hits. Because the gates open at 9.
Mm-hmm.
If you're tailgating, it open at 8. So like 9, it was a little speckles. 10 o'clock, it was a full flood of Charger fans. And then that last 11:30 to 12 rush of people was just, I was overwhelming, man, with joy too, in a good way. And it was just positive. Nobody, no issues. Everybody just vibing, bro. We went through 15 bottles of 512. No, 17. 17 bottles of 512 tequila. So you can, in the 1 liter bottle. So count how many shots that is. Anybody that do math.
All my bartenders out there.
A great time. And if y'all got videos, pictures, anything, tag us on social media, bro. Please tag us. Please tag us. C Will say, bro, that ish was lit.
You had a good time?
82 King Cat says it was packed. Baker said, yeah, I got there around 11:30. He says, Tommy says, I'm going to the first round. Y'all going New England, Jacksonville? We're not going to discuss that now out in the open. DM. Even, hey, Breezy right. Breezy said, Herbert said he's never seen so many Boat fans. Harbaugh has addressed it. Matt Money has addressed it. The Chargers have addressed it. Herbert addressed it. Like, Boat fan was in there, and he said he was sorry for the letdown, like that we didn't get the outcome. And it happens. Like, everything's not going to be perfect. It's a lot of things that happened in that game that really worked against us. But for what it's worth, it's a lot of positive to take away from it, man. Hey, Ms. Rowe. Baker says, thank you for the food and shots. It was nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet you too, bro. That's what it's all about, man. And he said, I got my playoff towel ready too, bro. I'm telling you, man, it was like, all we asked y'all to do was show up, bro. We got y'all.
This is
we gonna get y'all bolted up, man.
Of the century.
Yeah.
Of the century. That's Soon 21 on TikTok. You say, what's up, fellas? EA in the house. Gio say Chargers fans showed up, man. I was at that game.
Even Ms. Rowe was done.
That's why I was reading. That's what I said.
We had Ms. Rowe out of there.
Pastor Pete, what's good, my boy? He said that game was crazy. The atmosphere of the game, it was worth going up from SD and getting bolted up. That's what I'm talking about, man.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
My man came all the way. I mean, I won't say all the way, but took the trip from San Diego, which a lot of people had reserves about. You know, we did that all last week, so we ain't got to go back down that road. But shout out to everybody who showed up from SD or wherever you came from. Miss Sophia 22 said we showed up for sure. Tailgate was cracking. Charles said I drove 3 hours from Indio. Game was lit.
Worth it. See, Will said, y'all gave me a shout out that I hit the beer funnel. I was ready to go block for Herbert. Dorian says, best turnout since moving to LA. It was flat out amazing to see. Had it black. I'm talking about in the stadium. Brody didn't. We'll get to that. We'll get to that part. But inside the stadium, Brody, when I looked up and I looked around and I just seen all the Charger fans. I'm talking about, I couldn't even see the speckles of red. Like, it wasn't even enough of them to make like a highlight.
Mm-hmm.
It was just powder blue, supercharged navy blue, just all the Charger colors was represented in the building, bro. It was insane. That 200 section behind the end zone, boy, they had it up. They was up there, bro. They was throwing a party up there.
Stuck.
I think they always on that 512. I think they always on it because they started a whole chant and they said you could hear it on TV. They was over the announcers. The announcers are having a hard time talking on the TV. Rams ain't had it that loud. Nobody.
It wasn't fake noise.
It wasn't fake noise. That was real.
Fake noise. The decibel thing hit like 120.
Yes, my watch went off. My watch went off. It said you in loud noise, you need to remove yourself in the environment.
Look at us, man.
Random source said I met more SD fans than any other spot there. Love to see it. Love it. Families coming back together, bro. It's family reunion.
I'm telling you.
Family reunion, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The healing starts here.
That's where the healing starts, bro.
At Lightning Strike Podcast, man. We're going to bring everybody back together, show everybody what it could be, what it could look like in SoFi, man. So next season, if you haven't already started, season tickets are already on sale.
We want to see y'all, man. We want to see y'all
now. Tap in early. Affordable payments for everybody at their budget. It's December. Well, it's almost January, so you would be at like 8 monthly payments, which still isn't bad. But call the Chargers, man. See what they can do for you. Get on get on a season ticket plan, man. So you can be in the building next year. You have the seats that you kinda want or you all the way want, rather than waiting week to week. It's actually cheaper. Plan now. Plan early.
And if you can't make it, you can sell it to other Charger fans.
Mm-hmm. Or you can sell 3 tickets back to the Chargers.
Yep, that too.
So, yeah, I think the biggest part that I'm noticing with a lot of people is just the planning portion and the understanding of how to go to these games and, like, how to park and do all of that. All of it is just proper planning.
Yeah, we're going to lay it out next year for y'all. We're going to give y'all a tutorial for every game.
We're going to get y'all right. Soon21 said, what's your guys' take on tailgate being in jeopardy or canceled altogether? I don't think it's going to be canceled altogether. I hope it's not canceled altogether.
I think they're going to move it to another parking lot. It's too important.
We
it's
probably
too important.
Relocate.
It's too important to that
to
game data. Tailgating is a big, huge part of football culture. Like, That's how you build and maintain your fan base. You know what I'm saying? That's like those things bring us together before the start of the game and get you ready, riled up to go into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get to the outcome. We're gonna talk about what happened. But right now, it's just celebrate what we did as a family.
Yeah.
Like what a family. I'm just super proud of y'all. Everybody, bro, just showed up, man, and had a great time, bro. Like we really had a great, safe, productive time. Everybody had a good, fun time. Baker for real says, my ears are still ringing from how loud we got. And it's a testimony. The Bear said that was the loudest I've heard so far, right before the first TD. It like just to hear that is a good thing. We're trending in the right direction. And we're gonna right this ship, man. Like there's not, it's hard for one. We gotta understand it's hard to win in the NFL. Let's get that clear. We won 11 games with everything that we faced. Right? And we're not settling. Don't think that L is a settle. We won 11 games, y'all. We know what's wrong with this team. If barring injuries, I guarantee you we'd have been at probably 14 games, barring injuries. But it's a lot of positive, like just embracing each other. The San Diego fam coming back, full effect and showing up. I don't care. Right now, I'm at ease with the loss. I was mad. I'm upset about it, but the highlight was just seeing all of y'all, bro. Like that.
Putting an end to that Chargers got
that's the biggest win.
You know what I mean?
That's the biggest win we can have. Like nobody can sit up there and say, oh, the Chargers don't have fans.
Yeah, we dead at that.
Even the announcers, like if you go back and watch the broadcast, you can hear us on the broadcast with how loud we was. Even before the pregame leading up to it, they came out to Electric Avenue and Thunder Alley and was filming the tailgate, and they was just amazed at how many fans. Brody on the TV scratched it up.
Lightning Strike now made it to NFL Network.
But it's just a beautiful thing to see family together, bro. Holidays, everybody. The Bear says, stop by the tent Saturday, the tailgate showed up too. He says, feels like the team wasn't trying against the Texans. It came off flat. It's a lot of things, man. But first, I just want to say, man, thankful that Brody is alive and well.
Hey, guys.
Brody went a little bit too up. Brody, now, so I'll give you the backstory. So this is the first game that I was able to drink. This is the first game that I was able to drink. Going into this tailgate, all I heard was, boy, you're going to be up out of there. We're gonna have to tote you up out of there. I already know we're gonna have to tote you up out of there. You ain't had a drink. They're gonna tote you up out of there. They toted this guy. This guy didn't even make it in the stadium. I left Brody at 12:45 to make my walk to the stadium. I looked Brody in the eye. I said, Brody, you good? I'm about to go to the stadium. He had the mic in his hand. He said, oh yeah, I'm good. Let's turn this up.
And we turned up.
45 minutes later, I looked down at my phone. I had 15 missed calls. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So I called. They're like, Brody's unresponsive. He's not responding. He every bit of dead. I say, huh? They say he's not responding to anything. Brody's out of there. I'm like, is he alive? He's breathing. They're like, I think so. He's like grunting every now and then.
Bro said, what?
Ms. Rowe, Brody. Thank you, Ms. Rowe. See, I was confused. I was like, wait, I just left. He was good. So
somebody sniped me, bro.
45 minutes passed and my boy was out of there. Boy didn't wake up. I couldn't get a hold of Brody till 8 o'clock. Shout out Misha. Shout out to the whole crew, man, for getting them home safe, man.
All our family and friends.
Kai.
Yeah.
Wood. Everybody, man. Like
every bit of dead.
It's so, I'm talking about.
Time of death was 1:13 p.m. on Saturday.
Bro, it was one of them ones.
Man.
Everything he said was gonna happen to me, having my first drink since September, tenfold to this guy.
Y'all don't understand. Like that little group of like the 12:45, 1 p.m. crowd that show up, they be trying to make up for not being there at 9. So when they get there, they go crazy. Like, man, and then, they all pass in the tent or whatever. So we still out there doing our thing like we always do, but they trying to do it in like 30 minutes. And we've been doing it already for like 2.5 hours. So everybody who came through that tent, I'm talking about, it was like the after party to the after party. I'm like, bro, last song. They're like, one more song. I'm like, give the people what they want. One more song. Let's do it.
And then he sleep.
Slump.
Out of there. Man, thank you for that. Mo3 says the game environment was the best ever and y'all's tailgate was a great vibe.
Man.
It's just about, man, my boy Brody. Shout out Brody being alive, man. My boy made it, man.
Man.
Never would have made it.
Boy, look.
I couldn't get a hold of Brody till 8 o'clock the next day. So much happened. Was hinging on him. He affected so many people. You don't even know. I got so many more phone calls. Like, my keys are in the van. This is in the van.
My jacket.
My jacket, my life is in the van. I'm like, well, Brody out of commission. And I'm not driving there to go get no keys for nobody. I'm going home and we'll deal with this tomorrow. I'm like, he's good. They're like, you sure? I'm like, listen, we all have, in our line of work, we have a reset and default button. We always revert back. Say he's going to pop up like the Undertaker and like ain't nothing wrong. He going to be good. Trust me. I've seen it happen. My boy done been in worse nights and he woke up at 5 and ran 3 miles like it was nothing.
And we back.
That boy got up. He hit me up at 8 o'clock on the dot. Like, hey, man, I'm driving back to the stadium. I was like, bro, you supposed to text me when you got up. I sent you the message. He like, I had a whole bunch of them and a lot of missed calls.
Notification thing going stupid.
Bro, I'm mad, Tay. I didn't have a slump cam, Tay. I'm mad. Nobody got the slump cam out and wanted the slump. Because I'm sure if it was me, I would have been all on the slump cam.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? God protects his children.
Iron 3 says, yo, ran into you at the game too, right after we walked out the bathroom. Bro, every time, bro.
Inspection says, I synced it. I synced it happen.
Bro, out of there. So, man, let's give the people what they want. They want to talk about the game, man.
Yeah, everybody want to talk about this Texans versus.
Man, let's get into it. Who ball, who stall? Who you got, bro? You want to answer that?
Yeah, man, stop playing with me.
Who ball, who stall? Who you got, Brody?
I'm gonna do it in reverse. I'm gonna go
watch the game. Okay, who stalled?
I'm gonna go who stalled. Chat, y'all drop who ball for y'all, who stalled for y'all. But I'm gonna say my who stalled just because I'm fair, I'm firm, and I am impartial.
Those are some good nights.
Dicker the kicker. He kind of stalled. You know what I'm saying?
He stalled.
Kind of stalled. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the lights is bright. I'm no conspiracy theorist, even though we got hella conspiracy theorists that be in the chat and on social media. I don't know if my boy was selling. You know what I'm saying? They had his family up in the stands with the camera on them. Like, we gonna get you out of there if you make these or what. But what is normally chip shots for my guy was not on this day. That is not the only reason we lost the game, but sheesh, 4 points. And that was it.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one, Inspection. But my stall, chat, hit us up. Let us know who's my stall was your all-time favorite. Your favorite player of all time. You got his jersey up in your room.
Mm-hmm.
J.K. Scott. Man, shanked. Ooh. He didn't make it no better, bro. He didn't make it no better. The defense gave up 2 early touchdowns. That was egregious work by the defense, but they righted the ship, right? They got back on the right footing. We was down 14-0 early. Took the win out the sails in the stadium, bro. Like, I honestly think if that didn't happen, it would have been, we probably would have caused the earthquake had that not happened. That kind of deflated us early on those 2 touchdowns, man. And it was kind of, we recovered well, but we didn't recover to full capacity. You know what I'm saying? But J.K. Scott, 22-yard shank punt. He shanked 2 of them in the game, bro, at crucial parts.
22 yards is rough, bro.
Man, I just like, what is you doing? I was like, if Brody was alive, he would have ran on the field. Man, if y'all see, if Dave is in the chat, bro, please, Dave, call in. We need to hear free Dave, bro. My boy Dave went out on legendary.
Hold on. Get through the rest of the game.
Okay.
We'll finish. Just in case he pop up in the chat, we'll give him some time.
All right. But that's my stall, J.K. Scott, man.
For my who ball, man, Justin Herbert, my man, did everything you could possibly do given the circumstances, running for his life out there. And you know what I'm saying? Unfortunate, he hit OG, which should have been a touchdown, through his hands. The pick goes on Herbert, of course, but you know what I'm saying? OG got to catch that, you know, and you can see it instantly. He felt it. Then he came back to him again. That's a drop. So a lot of things, man. We really didn't have an answer for Texas line. They wasn't holding up. Our O-line wasn't holding up against these boys. But Herbert was back there making people miss with his feet and still getting the ball off and throwing an accurate, ball to the receivers, and just didn't go down like we needed it to. So shout out J10. Side note, he will be sitting against the Broncos, and we will see Trey Lance headed into this Sunday's game.
Darren says Keenan Allen was a stall for him, and QJ was a ball for him. Drewski says QJ ball for him.
He did.
I'm going to say my ball was Mac, man. Mac did a lot in that game that we didn't see. That chase down, he created that fumble. We almost got a fumble recovery, went out of bounds. That hit, he folded Woody Marks up like a lawn chair. He righted the defense, man. He turned them up on the offensive line, and they really got after it. On the defensive line, and they really got after it. I'm going to say that's going to be my ball. QJ balled the hell out.
He definitely did. Yeah, he definitely did.
QJ balled the hell out too, man. Like, it's just so much, man. Like, so many little gems in that game from guys that really wanted. They showed that they really wanted. I mean, Mac chased them down on that run and created a fumble. Too bad we couldn't recover it in bounds. That was a hell of a play. And then just the tone-setting hits that he was putting on these guys, man. Like, he really wanted it, right? Came up short.
Yeah, for sure.
Pappy says Perriman out, major hit at the start of the game. We're going to get to that, Asian. He said stall Greg Roman. Over here on IG, that said, I'm glad we're resting next week, though. Jack Connell said Chargers Pat going to be cinema. Daniel Estrell says he's giving Nate Keating vibes versus the Jets in the playoff.
Oh, Nate Keating. Oof.
Introverted says, wow, Nate Keating versus the Jets in 04 and 09 was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mike Serfantz when we need him? CJ played the best ball he ever played the first 2 drives. That he did. It made him look like a superstar. Introverted says, I said a couple years ago, J.K. Scott is horrible, and fans were attacking me saying he was good. C-Will, then he returned to normal program. Where's Darren Bennett? He said, Introverted says, we need to get 2 punters from Australia because our last 2 are some of the best punters of all time, Bennett and Serfantz. It then says, how do I feel about that Justin Herbert isn't playing against the Broncos? How do we feel? He don't need to play against them. There's no need, man. Playoffs are set. Look, 5, 6, or 7, you on the road. It doesn't matter. 5, 6, or 7 seed, you're on the road. It don't matter. You had your chance to control your destiny and get a home playoff game, and you came up short. So You got to be a road warrior.
Mhm.
Can they win on the road? Absolutely. You got to want it now. The season starts over after next week. Everybody's 0-0, and you want to go 4-0. Whoever, go ahead.
Can we win in the cold?
We can win. We've proven that.
I'm saying. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we beat the Chiefs in the cold. Should we have to play the Patriots? We going to New England. Me personally, I hope we going to Houston or Jacksonville.
I don't care. I'm just ready. Wherever we go, like at this point, lace them up. Go play some football, bro. Go play some football. It's time to play football. Mistake-free football. All the mistakes were made from September to now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to make no mistakes. You got to go 4-0. That's it. That's all that matters. 4-0. You got to win 4 games to be Super Bowl champs. That's all that matters. 4-0. The team that goes 4-0 wins it all.
We got Matthew on TikTok says, or Pixie says, are the Chargers having their starters play? They already ruled out Herbert. More to come, I'm sure.
Jameer shouldn't play next game. I don't think most of the starters that got like knick-knack injuries are probably not going to play. There's no reason to.
You know what I'm saying? Matthew says bad punts. Pride says let's hope Lance won't sell. Dante says cardboard cutout O-line. Matthew says QJ Ball. No man says the Patriots are out the first round. Zero says we need Jamari Sawyer back. That we do. I hope they rest him this week too.
Everybody, man, rest as many people. Boozman the only one that don't need to rest. 75, I'm sorry. 75, the only one that don't need to rest. He need to be out there. 75 need to be out there. 73 need to be out there. He lost his name.
We got my boy Ray. DJ Underground tapping in from Texas. Was good, my boy.
Drewski said Brody, the first Charger fan I heard say that. What you say? What you done say it now, Brody?
Cornell say I'm on that Houston trip. I know, bro. Hopefully it'll work out that way. We'll definitely figure something out. 73
and 75, bro. 2 peas in the same pod. Just watching film on them is just like dun-dun-dun. It's like that little circus noise they make when they chasing somebody. Just unbelievable film. Like, again, how do you go in the film room week after week and watch the film on these dudes and just be like, what are y'all watching when y'all watch film? Because they would hate me in film room. STL Mark says Harbaugh sitting all the starters Sunday at Denver. Does that mean he's sitting all the O-line starters too and bringing in the backups? Oh, wait. I was about to say, they got the backups in.
Boy, we already at food for less with ours. You know what I'm saying? Peeking in the building was good.
Oh, Drewski says every Charger podcast is afraid. I ain't afraid of nobody. Listen, bro, this is the NFL, man. You got to line it up. Yes, they beat us. Yes, they have they beat us in the playoffs. They beat us this year. Doesn't matter, man. Like, you got to line it up. I'm not scared of anybody that the Chargers got to go play. I'm not trying to be cocky. Like, you got to have some confidence about yourself. You got to believe in yourself. There's nothing else. The O-line is the O-line. That's it. That's what we have. We ain't getting nobody between here in January 10th or 11th. We're not getting anybody. So this team has to go on the road. We know this. Whether they go to Jacksonville, Houston, or Boston, they are going on the road, and they need to get it figured out and go win the game. Ain't nobody to be scared of. Ain't no favorable matchups. All that BS is out the window. This is 0-0. This is a start of a whole the tournament of your season, and you get out there and you play football. I don't care who it is. All this, man, we favorable matchup with Jacksonville. We favorable matchup with Houston. Listen. You're going to play whoever.
Sunday, bro.
You're going to play who you're going to play. And you need to get out there and you need to handle business and play amazing, mistake-free football. A great offensive game plan, scheming needs to be called. You need to dig deep in that playbook. I'm looking at Greg Roman for this. I'm looking at Greg Roman as the problem now. For me, I'm looking at Greg Roman as the problem from my point of view, because we know what the O-line is. We've known this since the start of the season. Once Slater went down in training camp, we knew that the O-line was going to have issues. We knew when he didn't fill it in during the offseason. Week 1, okay, cool. Week 2, it went downhill after week 3. We know this. So at some point, we got to stop saying, the O-line, if the O-line was better. No, if the coaching called better plays, why are we calling long plays, taking long time to develop routes for these receivers, knowing that the O-line cannot hold up blocking? Why are you putting in complicated blocking schemes for this O-line, knowing that they can't do the basic blocking? So why are you complicating it for them? Make it easy. Dumb it down. Quick hits, quick screens. Dumb the playbook down. You've had success with you had great success when you did those things, and you go away from it. It's coaching. It is not the players. We know they suck, but at some point, you as the coach, it is your job to know your strength and your weaknesses and get the best out of you and play it to your strengths. And we ain't doing that. We see it sporadically. This team has moved the ball down the field every game. This team has moved the ball down the field within scoring range, and then we just crap the bed by stupid play calling, dumb plays. So again, yes, the O-line sucks, but at some point the coaching got to step in and coach these players up and coach to the ability of these players. Don't overcoach them. Coach to their ability. Herbert ain't got no time in the pocket. So how do I help Herbert? How do I help the O-line from themselves? Quick passing game. I go out watch San Francisco. What San Francisco do last night? Quick passes. Brock Purdy was just he ain't even stepping back. He catching and he pitching.
Getting that thing out of there. Super effective.
We out here got these long, overdrawn route running where they're running into each other, taking too long to develop. He's got to go through all these reads because nobody's open. He's running mesh against zone. Like, on, bro. Rome, it ain't the offensive line no more, bro. We got to stop. We know that. We know they suck.
Can't be after this many weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's in it, like you said, like we've been saying, there is no new old lineman that is about to walk through that door this week, next week, week after next. None of that. So we got to pivot. And what does that look like for us? You know what I'm saying? Is that the Pittsburgh offense that we were super effective in? Is it what we was able to do against Dallas? You know what I'm saying? Were we challenging people deep? It's a lot of things that we definitely got to dial in and kind of got to dial it in a week. What looks like a lot of people are going to may not play this upcoming game, so treating it kind of like a bye week of sorts. But hopefully that's time to maybe another practice or something like that. More film study for a lot of these guys who won't even be suiting up going to Denver, being street clothes. So just hopefully, man, we can lock it in. We got to at least give Herbo a chance, and we see what he can do when he has a chance.
Sure. I'm just fired up, bro, because it's like as person who plays sports, got coached by a Hall of Fame coach. I walked in the program as a freshman, and this coach coached us up. I could dunk. I could barely hit a layup. You know what I'm saying? But he coached us up. He played to our strengths, put us in positions to win. That's all I'm asking as Greg Roman, as the offensive coordinator. Like, honestly, get your butt from out the booth and go down to the field. Go down to the sidelines so that you can feel the game, that you can talk and make adjustments during the game. You don't need to be in the booth. That's what your assistants and everything need to be up there for, and they can see stuff for you and relay it back down to you. But your leadership is needed on the sidelines and not in the booth, bro.
Booth ain't for him, bro.
No, you need to bring him back down to the sidelines. You need to be on the sidelines. You need to be making in-game adjustments. You out there got these dudes running 10-yard routes, developing. It's over their head. It's developing. These routes are developing. Why? The O-line can't hold that long on blocking. So what do you got to do? Like, you got to...
Dad still trying to come out of his route.
And Herbert's running for his life as soon as he hiked the ball because you're not giving him time to get something, to get rid of it, to keep the defense honest. On first and second down, you got the best pass rush in the NFL, right? Usually if you know something about football, a lot of pass rushes don't play first, second downs a lot because they're run downs and they're usually not strong enough in the run. So when you can't even recognize that these dudes ain't on the field on first down. That's when you go for your deep route. That's when you take your shots downfield. Not on third down. Now you got them in the third down. Pass rushes in the game. It's 3rd and 7 and long or whatever.
We know they coming.
And you got a long developing route.
The entire stadium know they coming. Jordan, what's good, man?
You know what I'm saying? Get your butt down to the sidelines, Greg Roman, and coach these players. Grab that Microsoft tablet, pull them over to the side, talk to Herbert. Let Herbert change up the plays at the line of scrimmage. Let him go with hot reads. I don't see no adjustments at the line. You watch like the dynamics between Phillip Rivers and Herbert. And not saying Herbert can do all that, but he's handcuffed. Rivers, second game back, and he's up there just talking, directing traffic. That dude come, I'm going right there. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that. Coach up in the booth, looking down, saying, we don't know what we're looking at, and this ain't Burger King. Boy, it must be White Castle. Must be White Castle. I'm telling you, man, like
White Castle.
I said it before. I said it before at the end of last season. I said, Greg Roman got to be on the hot seat. You got to put him on the hot seat, bro. There's no way that this offense should be underperforming like they do. Should be underperforming like this. My ring going off. It said stressful pattern detected.
Boy,
my Aura ring
went up.
My Aura ring going off. Says stressful pattern detected. Greg Roman is stressing me the hell out.
Do you think that there's any and y'all can answer this in the chat too? Like, is there I would say a benchmark for when you say Greg Roman's on the hot seat? What does that look like? Is that first round exit hot seat, second round exit hot seat, anything less than AFC Championship game?
Only way he saves his career is if they get to the AFC Championship game. It's the only way he saves himself. He got to get to the AFC Championship. That's the only way he can salvage his career. Anything less than that, got to get out. All that hiding behind the O-line excuse. The O-line, yes, it's a dumpster fire. But did you scheme anything up to make them successful consistently on a consistent basis? We know you're capable of it because you've done it. We've seen you do it, but you go away from it. I don't know why. Maybe he's holding out for the playoffs.
If you say first round, he got to go.
He has to.
Got to go first round.
In order for Greg Roman to save his job, he has to make it to the AFC Championship game. Has to make it, and it got to be a competitive game. If they don't win, it has to be. The offense has to be on juggernaut level. Straight up, man. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? We lost the game 38.
You got elite pass rushers, and you're putting Herbert in third and long situations because I don't get it. Against the Cowboys, you brought the big package in and you was running to the outside where you had success. We ain't had success running between the tackles all season. But what do? Against the Texans, let me just run it up the middle. Let me just run it up the middle. Third and long. You got first two plays, Hampton out there struggling to get a yard. As soon as he hiked the ball, they in his lap. Now Herbert's in the third and long, and you got the two best pass rushers in the NFL on the same team at the same time against the worst line. You ain't helping Herbert. You ain't trying to help him. You could have dinked and dunked him to like a 3rd and 4.
We ain't send no extra help over there.
Nothing, bro.
Will Anderson like puppy food.
What Drewski say, leading the league in red zone field goals the last 2 seasons. Unbelievable. With a quarterback with the talent of Justin Herbert, with the escapability of Justin Herbert, the ability to extend the play. This is
move the pocket, all the above, make every throw.
Man out there running for his life, man. Man willing his team, bro. With a broke hand, bro. He out there putting everything on the line, bro. Like, my hat's off to Herbert, bro. He shouldn't have to deal with that. But when your coach, when your offensive coordinator isn't putting you in the best scheme to go along with your talents and maximize the weapons that you have. We have 5 cold receivers that we ain't even scratched the surface on. Look at what QJ's been doing this year.
When given a chance to do it.
Man showed up. Keenan Allen showed up. He had a drop in the game. He had a big drop. But it's just like, bro, like, ain't nobody standing in front of Keenan. Ain't nobody standing in front of Ladd. Ain't nobody going stride for stride with QJ on the single. And you seen that.
But he's really keeping up with OG.
No.
Just dropped the ball. Like,
he just
didn't catch it or didn't hold on to the catch. He caught it, but right through his hands. Very talented wide receiver core that we have over there. But yeah. What next little seg. Shout out to Boat Biz, man. They tapping in. They said what it
man. That final drive, bro, they took. I hate to have the refs a part of a game and be a part of an outcome. We really got robbed of Justin Herbert, seeing a Justin Herbert comeback. A legend. I think it was just, they didn't want that legend in the making. They didn't want that legendary 2 minutes, Justin Herbert with the football at home with the largest Charger crowd in SoFi history, with the largest crowd of people for a team between the Rams and the Chargers in SoFi history.
Mm-hmm.
in a 2-minute drill to win the game. The defense did everything they were supposed to do, and the refs called the most egregious call there is. And it was just like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, you're not supposed to be a part of the game, ref. Shoot, that's all he could see, Breezy. Shoot,
Especially for so questionable, bro. The penalty. And what seems like everyone, including the announcers, is like offensive guy initiated that contact.
What up, Norm? Norm in the building. My boy Norm.
My boy Norm, what's good? What's up?
Love seeing Norm at the tailgate, man. Norm come with his own drink and everything.
Peaky
Breezy
say
says
one word. Vegas.
Roman, yes. Roman in 75 is our problem. Somebody, they had to have money on that game because that was just like a call that you don't make. It was 2 fouls on that play.
And it's like, bang, it's, especially to be like bang, bang like that. It's like, let him play, ref.
Dante Jackson got ran over, pushed over. He got pushed over at the top of the still, and that happens on 99% of the play.
Mm-hmm.
And you just call that. I was like, oh my God, man, they defense came down with a beautiful sack, bro. It was like 3 people met at the quarterback, man. That show you how bad they wanted it, man.
Dayon came through. It's like, my boy cooking.
Then that was another egregious call on Dayon. He hits the quarterback when he's supposed to defy gravity and physics
and get off the quarterback on the way to the ground. His body weight fell on him, bro. But
man, that would have we got robbed at SoFi of seeing a beautiful comeback from Justin Herbert, man. We did.
Just robbed of the day, man. Can you just imagine like everything that went on that day, and then getting a dub in the stadium, and just everything that would have went into it? Like,
imagine that crowd. 2 minutes. Justin Herbert drives down the field, throws the game-winning touchdown to Ladd McConkey. They probably would have stormed the field. It'd have been people jumping from the 200 down to the 100s trying to get on the field. Yeah. Peaky says that a football fan, Russ been on the take against every team. But that's bad work, man. Like, you should just be seen. Make the calls. But this call at the end of the game, come on. That ain't even, man, you can rewatch that, and then they double down on it and say it was the right call. Man, he made contact first. The receiver made contact first. And then it was just like, it was little things in that game, though, that shouldn't have been the issue for us. We left 4 points on the board.
Yeah, definitely did. Larry say Dicker a sellout. Don't do Dicker like that.
It happens, man, but that's the worst time to happen. But you know what? You know what, though? I'll be honest with y'all. It's the worst time for it to happen, but I'm happy it happened because you got that taste in your mouth. Now you can focus and concentrate, and you know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like that where a quarterback throws the interception and it gets called back, so it's not an interception, but he threw it. So mentally, he's prepared not to throw another one if he's good. If he's Bo Nix, he's going to throw another one. Several more. Yeah,
man.
So Cal Sign says it's like we play better with less Charger fans. Now, I just think, like, Texas had a lot. That game meant a lot to them, right? They had to win that game.
Definitely did.
Right? They had to win that game to make the playoffs.
We needed that game. I ain't trying to get that. We needed that game.
But we made, here's the thing, what we always say, regardless of how the old line is, we always beat ourselves. Drop by OG, 2 drops. Mm-hmm. Drop that led to interception, a drop on a crucial third down.
A crossing route, he took 1 step and bloop.
You know what I'm saying? Just not blocking, just not showing up for Herbert. A drop on third down by Keenan, a big drop, hit him in the hands, big drop. And it's just like, we beat ourselves a lot. Giving up those first 2 touchdowns, blown coverage, things that we haven't done all year, deep ball. Like, that's one thing we've been able to stop. And we gave them up on 2 back-to-back possessions. Easy. Walk-in touchdowns. So you think about this. Had the defense played like they played from the second quarter on in the first quarter, and we didn't give up those 14 points, we would have won this game, even without the 4 points.
I mean, OG catches the ball. That's probably a walk-in touchdown for him. 7, which was in the red zone on the 1, basically. You know what I mean? So a lot of things, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, did the Texans beat us? Like, yes. But are there some takeaways from that you looking at tape like, we had to caught this ball. That's 7. Do I expect Dicker to miss a kick, miss a field goal, and an extra point in a playoff game? I don't. Do I expect J.K. Scott to shank multiple punts? I do. Because that's what he does. So whoever we playing, just know that New England, Jacksonville, or Houston, JK gonna give you one. He gonna give you one. The lights are bright, right off his foot, 12-yard punt. We all looking like, bro, what?
That was just egregious, man. That was nasty work. And I was like, bro, they ain't here to see it, bro. I was like, off the side of his foot again.
Man.
He was doing good, too. I thought he had it out of his system.
Like, bro, 60-yard bombs. Like, when it's on, it's like, man, look at that. Man, and down there kick the whole field. When it's off, it's so off. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's historically bad. Like, you could almost do like a fan challenge. Like, who can beat this 22-yard punt? Just any random person for section 318.
Adam on TikTok said, it's upsetting we're stuck with G-Roll while other young quarterbacks have great offensive-minded coaches. Bro, I was watching the game last night with the 49ers, and just look how much scoring was going on in that game. And look at the routes they were calling. Look at we call a route. If the receiver catches, somebody's always on them. It's like our guys are never getting separation anyway. It's always tight window throws. But they was just throwing it, and receivers gone, running down the field. Touchdown.
Yeah.
And these are two good defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Bears and 49ers got great defenses.
And on no day are you telling me that Brock Purdy is better than Justin Herbert, even with a broken hand.
Yeah. Hey, John. Oh, no doubt. No doubt, John. No doubt. I'm going to tell you like this. Nobody want to see the Chargers. The one thing I say that is holding the Chargers back that we take an L is Greg Roman. It's no longer the O-line for me. It's Greg Roman. His play calling. What play calling is Greg Roman going to give us? That is the X factor in the playoffs. We have the team, even with the bad O-line. Nobody has stopped us moving the ball. We stopped ourselves offensively by making bad calls, setting ourselves up, losing possessions because we're just making bad offensive calls. Then that goes on Greg Roman. We're very capable. Like I said, if we don't get to the AFC Championship, gotta let him go. Hardball.
Man.
I know it's easier said than done. He gotta go, man. He hasn't evolved, man. He's a dinosaur. He's one of those guys that I think feel like he's the smartest person in the room and won't leave that room because he's the smartest person in the room.
You know how they get.
Yeah. Because just the way he talks sometimes, like when he's questioned. Like, I get it, bro. Like, as a coach, you like, who is these journalists? They asking a question that we all want to know. You know what I'm saying? They ask the questions. They see it. They watch social media. They see what people talk about. They see what people are concerned about. So they ask you for more insight because we don't know what you're thinking, Greg. We don't know what you're thinking. We would like to know.
I'm telling you. Something.
Like, tell us. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at us for asking you this question because we don't know what you do, bro. Like, if you explain it to me, it'll calm me down. If you talk to me like a normal human being and you tell me what's up, okay, I can understand. Yeah. Like when you said and did that interview at the beginning of the year with Matt Money and you said, hey, I didn't have Justin Herbert in training camp. I got him the first week. I had him the first week of the season. And then I had all these other young guys. Quentin Johnson was playing roles that he never had played before. And I'm asking him to do a lot. I respected you. I said, okay, I get you, Greg. I understand what you was dealing with last year. Didn't know that. But this year you had a whole full training camp with these dudes. We're watching in training camp. You're bombing the hell out the football. Man, you letting that thing fly. Now we get here and you can't even do a quick pass.
Bruce, you had the Tibbs of the NFL. Boy.
Bye, Luna. Appreciate you for stopping in.
That is pretty accurate. Tom Thibodeau.
What do you say?
He say Roman is the Tom Thibodeau of the NFL, the butcher. Boy, say I'm playing 7 people, and y'all gonna deal with it. You gonna like it.
Drewski said I was done with the offensive line excuse after week 5 because it is as a coach you can't use that.
Your adjustment, bro.
That's what I'm saying. How am I putting them in a position to win their matchups? How am I going to effectively isolate these amazing pass rushers? Like, this should have all been figured out before we go to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad we clinched the playoff spot. Now we had a chance to control our destiny and get home games at SoFi. The fans have shown you that we care about this team. They showed up in numbers.
In droves. Look at
unheard of, unprecedented.
Right here.
They showed up. What is that?
At avant-garde Yep, says, never seen SoFi packed with boat fans. Hey, Brody, DJ Tailgate was fire. Glad we're resting Herbo. We can play and beat any team. Stay healthy, G-Roll. Be creative. Let's be physical. We can win it all. Both up.
We can. There's no appreciate AJ for the super chat. He says 11 wins, pop, 54 sacks, hearts. So he's referencing AJ is referencing when Daniel Popper asked Joe Hart's about like the offensive line, why he didn't make any changes, and he said we won 11 games last year. Pop, we won 11 games. Now AJ is saying 54 sacks. That's unprecedented, man.
Yeah,
that's unprecedented.
Who is this? Adam says, or not Adam, Chris says, I just heard Herbert isn't starting against the Broncos. You know if it's true. It's very true.
It's very true. Jim Harbaugh got up there, and it's smart. No starters need to play next week. There's no reason we don't need to try to get to 12 wins. We're anywhere from 6 and 7, right? 6 and 7. That's our level. Doesn't matter if you get to. It don't matter if you get to 5. It don't matter who you match up against. Don't matter. You got to play football. This is playoff football. You're going to have to play the best team eventually. So what? You get an easy first round and you go to the second round and then what? You play a hard team, but you're like, oh, it's not a favorable matchup. No, you can't say that. You just got to go play football. You got to go play football. The only edge that you have in the playoffs is home field advantage. And you didn't win a game.
You had a chance.
Yeah, you had the chance.
Had an opportunity, and there it went. So now we're off to
wherever. We sit and we wait. We'll find out this weekend where we're going. O-line report, suck.
I'm asking for warm weather if I am to attend such an event.
Exactly. Drewski, we did that last year. Oh, man, yeah, we got the matchup we wanted with Houston. Got in there and got our butts whooped. Turned every which way but loose. So it don't matter, bro. What matters in the playoffs is getting at home. If you really want to edge in the playoffs, home field. Because your routines, you can prepare yourself. You got your family there. You can wake up in your own house. You feel a sense of, but again, if you got to, and I think this is where Jim Harbaugh is going to excel, is he's going to activate that dog in people, that warrior mentality in people, because you on the road, you in terrible conditions. You ain't got the creature comforts that you got at home. So now I got to feed that dog. I got to starve these dogs out here, and I got to feed you on that field. You get a win, I'm going to feed you. I'm going to starve you right now. Look at how they treating you. This ain't home, bro. They doubting you. They say you can't win on the road. What you going to do? These boys sitting at home eating steak and lobster. I'm giving y'all White Castle. Heaters don't work in your room. What you going to do about it? Only way you solve this is hoist that trophy. And you do that by winning 4 games. 4 games. Sit. 4 games. You'll be etched in memory forever. All of y'all be remembered on this roster. Equipment managers, everybody. 4 games. You'll be a legend for the rest of your life. That's all it is. That's the speech. 4 games. You got to go get it on the road. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. You ain't going to be home. You ain't going to see your family. You ain't going to be comfortable. You got to go out and get it. How bad do you want it? This is what you won 11 games for, bro. And that's cool, Drewski. Maybe that'll feed them. Maybe that makes them want it, being the underdogs. Maybe that when people count you out, we can definitely win this, man. I believe in this team. I'll just say, man, definitely. Oh, dang, I ain't see all these comments. I'm sorry. It says Drake May hasn't seen a defense like ours, and we need that loss. Glad it is now instead of the playoffs. Yeah, ain't no tomorrow in the playoffs. You losing the playoffs. What's your O-line report? 73. I was trying to stall you out. I was trying to see the good, but I feel like, man, you need to get some of that money back because you definitely not living up to what your potential, and that sucks. When you have great potential, if somebody ever says you got potential, that mean you're okay. You can be great, but you're not being great at all. That's it. How many that says win what? What you play for in the playoffs? You know what I'm talking about? A Super Bowl. Lasky says, my girl and I had a blast with y'all at the tailgate. Y'all make Ish pop off. That's what it's about, man. I wish we had a home game for the playoffs to do it because we was going to turn up. We was going for broke. We was going for broke on the playoff home game. The Bear says, Harbaugh too loyal. Look at Boozman. He going out to count. Tosses it as a captain. Man, that'd be hurting. 75 going out there. Babyface assassins. The inconsistency is what kicks me off. The game, they look great. There's games they look great, and then there's games like this past Saturday where the team is lost. Yeah, they came out flat, man, and it's just like, first series, you're like, oh, here we go, bro. C. Will says, New England ruined my childhood. Daniel says, we need that lick back for everything New England did to us. They the reason LT don't have a ring. Exactly. I don't care who. I'm telling you right now, care who we play, bro. We just gotta win. We gotta go out there and execute and play perfect football, bro. Like Piggy said, fewest mistakes win, man. Just go out there and execute a great game plan. Roman, we've seen you call great games, and we also seen you call horrible games. We need 4 great games called from you at the start of the playoffs. 4 amazing games. We need you from the booth to the sideline to make this happen. Need you on the sideline, brother. We don't need you in the booth no more. You can't address the players. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't change the game being up there in the booth. Your leadership needs to be on that sideline. You see Jesse Mintel is down there on that sideline, and you see the effect that it's having with the players. He's able to communicate, make little tweaks and adjustments. You relaying something to an assistant, it's different, bro. So John says, feed them the Chinko steak bologna, win Super Bowl, get prime rib, right? Feed them the Vienna sausage meal. Jimenez says, dude, out of shape. That's why he be out of the games. Lassie says, I agree. We need Greg to call a good game as soon as I seen the 2 sorry punts. I said I'm out. But yeah. So we definitely, man, take that underdog mentality. We can win, bro. There's no reason why we can't win. Seriously, we got to fix those things. It says, love it when we're underdogs. You can bet Herbo as a killer mode and change his G-roll play calling when needed. We need next game to figure out depth for playoffs. Best believe we're going deep in the playoffs. Oh, for sure. 4 games. We're going 4-0 in the playoffs. Juicy said the craziest thing about this Sunday is that Greg will call a simple game for the line and Lance. Yes. No deep, complicated routes will be ran. None of that. It's be quick passes. Lance gonna go 1, maybe 2 reads, and then he's taking off running. Right? He's not gonna stand in the pocket. None of that. Going to the next segment. And there we have it. The good, the bad, the Roman. You good, Brody? What's going on? 1 second. What up, Norm Star? Shoot. But Picky says, don't sleep on Trey Lance. He's playing for a contract with a new team. Man, do what he gotta do. Show out, Craig. Juice said, show out. Let's get it, bro. But the good, the bad, the Roman, man, like I said, the good thing about Roman is we know that he's capable of calling a great game. The bad thing about Roman is he reverts back to his old habits and he's inconsistent. He tries not to be predictable on things that he should just be traditional on. You know, he'll get down to the goal line and start doing cute plays. Like, bro, let's not get cute. Let's play the game for what it is. You know, you down around the goal line, you run it on first down. See what they give you. But Roman with these long, complicated routes and this patchwork O-line, bro, ain't gonna get it done with those routes. Pappy says it's Brody nipping on the 5-1-2. He sure is. Vinny says, sorry I'm late, y'all. Just done some test podcast. Appreciate all the amazing hospitality this whole season. Truly so much fun and grateful. So grateful. Appreciate you, Vinny, man. You are a great help, man. I always came over, support, helped out. Ozzie Reed said, let's be the 7th seed, beat the Pats and Broncos and whoever else comes up. Let's just be wherever seed we at, bro. We going on the road. Who is the Chargers playing in the playoffs? We don't know yet, Larry. We won't know till Sunday. Once Sunday happened, after Sunday, we'll know who we're going on the road to play. We'll know if we're the 6th or 7th seed or maybe the 5th if we beat the Broncos on Sunday, next segment. So with this, did the defense domination or disaster? What does y'all take, chat? Let us know what it is. Did the defense dominate or was it a disaster? First quarter was a disaster, I'll tell you that. First 2 series were a complete disaster. Lack of communication on the back end between Elijah Molden and Jackson on the first play. And then on the second play, communication between Tony Jefferson and Elijah Molden broke down. So first quarter, I would say a complete disaster. But second quarter and beyond, I think the defense dominated and held their own. The touchdowns that they did give up, I think that was a J.K. Scott era. That shank off his foot, that 22-yard punt, put them in perfect position to go down the field and score, and that they did. But other than that, after the second quarter, the defense totally dominated this game. Jump Bad says, our D-line was dominant. Herbert athleticism alone saved a lot of those drives, for sure.
I'm Mike.
Is Jump Bad Mike? Man, I had a homeboy from back home, bro. He came here, Houston fan, bro. He came to the game and ain't even holler at us, bro.
Did he know you was a Charger fan?
Huh?
Did he know you was a Charger fan?
I don't know, Mike. But yeah, that's him. What it do, Mike? You ain't even come holler at me in the game at the tailgate and stuff, man. You ain't let me know you was coming out or nothing, bro. Drewski says defense would have bounced back if JK was on this C game. They're serious. Like the defense held their own from the second quarter on. We basically shut it down. And then when JK did what Brody also loves him for doing, when he shanks it, Larry said the first 2 TDs, the defense was sleeping. Dead. That back end communication, Elijah took the under. Jackson wasn't, I don't think he was paying attention in the quarter. He was in quarters. He wasn't paying attention, and he got too deep into his back pedal. But on that one route with Elijah, man, look, he on his horse. That guy, the receiver's on his horse, head down, running straight at you.
Mm-hmm.
Break off that back pedal, turn those hips and run. He's on a horse, bro. He came off the line untouched, head down, coming right at you, bro. Take off. Oh, he said he tried to hit me on Facebook. Okay, my bad. I ain't see it. Boy, Facebook, I'm be a struggle.
Man, I don't ever check his messages over there.
I don't check my messages on Facebook. I gotta hit you. I gotta get you my number. Yeah, we got a O-line and coaching. O-line and coaching, bro. But Herbert is a dog, man. They gotta give him his flowers, bro. When Nathan says, Dago native, 36 years, I lived there, then went to Idaho. Dude, we got this. Have faith our defense will carry us if the O-line steps. I know. I got faith in the team for sure, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got faith in the team. Like I said, what my faith kind of dwindles is Greg Roman play calling. Like, we have a bad offensive line. You had 2 of the best defensive ends in football, and you are having Herbert drop back 7 steps in the shotgun formation against the 2 best on the 3rd down and 9. You know they coming. There's nobody in the NFL that stay in front of those 2 dudes. And then now you in the 3rd and long with Will Anderson Jr. Come on, bro. And you got a stingy back end defense with the Texans that don't really give up much ground, that plays good coverage as a team. Come on, bro. I think the best thing that we had against them was just, if we didn't give up those 14 points, I think it would have been very much a different outcome. Because then we'd have had, and we didn't make Stroud the whole night. We really didn't make Stroud get uncomfortable too much.
Man,
we
not
did
enough
have 2.
anyway.
Yeah, we did have 2 picks. On that pick, if DJ goes right, that's a touchdown. Just saying. DJ went left when he should have went right. If he'd have went right, it would have been a touchdown. Peaky says, unfortunately, we need to keep JK next season because he's part of the trio that makes magic with Dicker, long snapper, holder, and kicker. Maybe we find another holder, man. Like, we can try some out. Should be trying some out in secret.
Boy, got auditions in the back.
Yeah. Juicy says Greg will call a screen on 3rd and 18 rather than 2nd and 8. But you almost, honestly, the reason why a lot of those screens get called on 3rd down, all those draw plays, is because really you're not going to, very rare do you throw a bomb and you get 18 yards back. I know we do that on Madden a lot, but in the NFL, they just got to keep everything in front of them. The defense will back up and keep everything in front of them and let you catch it, and you're going to get tackled right away. They'll give you all the under. They're not going to give you the over. So sometimes you get lucky with those screens or those draw plays. That's why they run them. And you just get what you can, right? You just get what you can. You usually know when you're in a deep 3rd down like that, try to get what you can, maybe get a penalty out the play, or maybe get your running back in space, and he's already at the 2nd level, and then he just got to truck the 3rd level. And it's happened. It's happened. So that's why I ain't going to give him too much flack on that, because you almost kind of have to do that on 3rd and long like that. Right, Rod? We got to get, if we're running the ball, if you're going to commit to the run on 1st and 2nd down, then you got to get the run you got to get yards to where it's 3rd and 4. Because if you 3rd and 7, man, good luck. Good luck with a pass rush like that. Jump Bass said Dicker sold y'all as well. Left 4 points off but he did us dirty.
I can't. It's easy to put it on Dicker just because it's singularly like the thing that he does.
That's what I'm talking about, Brody.
But he ain't the only person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the only reason we lost this game.
That's the comment I'm talking about right there. From Crew Win. He says, this was my first game at SoFi. Been boycotting the Chargers since they moved from SD 8 years ago. Glad to be back. Despite the loss, it was an amazing experience. That's all, Win. That's all, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back to the folk.
The healing starts here.
Bring it in. Bring it in, Crew. Bring it in.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all we saying, bro. Come back. We know you hurt. We know it hurt.
Stings the nostrils. We get it.
But you back. And we glad to have you back. Look, great experience he had. Sorry we didn't get the dub, but I appreciate you driving down, and welcome back. You back like you never missed a step, bro. We got you beat, dog. Vinny says, Ray Rice 4th and 27 flashbacks. Drewski, I'm glad he got that bad game out his way. I'm glad he got the bad game out his way. He was on the verge of a bad game for several weeks now. Remember those kickoffs where he was kicking the ball off? It was like floating on the ground and stuff. Then he almost missed a couple kicks. So yeah, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
But appreciate that comment.
I have faith in, Dicker.
Appreciate that comment, crew. That's what it's all about, man. That's what
it is what it's all about, man. I'm happy to hear that he had an amazing experience, as a lot of people did, man. There were so many, like, first time. This was my first trip to SoFi. I'd never been to the stadium, been a whatever number year Chargers fan and never been to SoFi. It's like, bro, this was the one.
Crew says, yes, sir. Being back in Thunder Alley helped my soul.
That's good, man.
Hear, man. Breezy said Duran said it was a break. Yeah, did own up to it. He said it was on him, not Molden. But still, Molden, you're looking right at the receiver coming at you. I'm speaking to that aspect. You see somebody on their horse coming at you, head down, untouched. Flip them hips and get on your horse and go. Sell out. Because you already know what's coming.
Man.
That man came off the line. He was in the slot, head down, braced up field, untouched. I flip them hips and go. Vinny says, if Trey doesn't show a lot next game, do we go for like a Malik Willis high-end backup? No, we go get Jameis Winston.
DJ Colomb says, yo, the atmosphere was all Chargers. Literally saw 6 Houston jerseys, and we lost the crowd. Showed up, and the Bolts didn't.
Hey, Jump Bass says, SoFi was a great atmosphere. He said it was loud as F in there. I enjoyed interacting with y'all fans and C128. I wish you could have came to the tailgate, bro. Dog, that would have been good to see you, dog. I ain't seen Mike in like years, bro. Years. Been raining to him, that would have been like, what the hell you doing here? We would have turned up, bro. We had the Boosie going and everything.
Heavy on the Boosie.
Yeah. Larry says, we'll bounce back in the playoffs. Bet. Yeah, for sure. Like I say, my playoff thoughts hinge on Roman's play calling. If we don't make it to the AFC, Roman got to go first train. Drewski said that wasn't his job, though. You're right. But he's seen it, though. If you see it as yours, you come back after you make the play, you come back and you yell at him. Well, don't you ever do that again. But it's kind of hard to yell when you just gave up a TD. At the end of the day, you see it, you got to eat it, bro. Vinny says, low-key, Marcus Williams has been outplaying Molden. Because Marcus Williams is a ball hawk. He sucks at tackling.
That's what he does.
Not a great tackler. I'm gonna be honest, and it showed on one of those plays. He made the right read, came down, and he reached his arm out to tackle Woody Marks. That's the one aspect of Marcus Williams' game I don't like. But when it comes to ball hawking and coverage, that's his specialty. And I think you've seen that change by Jesse. He noticed that, and he put him in on predominantly passing downs. You've seen him make that switch. And I think we got a different result because of that. And like I told y'all before, Marcus Williams is a great ball hawk and safety. Not so much playing in the box. I think Molden is better in the box than he is in coverage. But Molden is a great communicator. He could communicate effectively. You could see that, what he brings there. So it's just, again, coaching, filling that out, and putting the right feel in there. But again, Jesse's on the sideline. Jesse seen those 2 blown coverages. He went to Marcus Williams, put Marcus Williams in the game, and we didn't have those deep balls no more. Coach on the sideline. He's not in the booth upstairs. He's on the sideline in the war, making adjustments. He's not from the sky cam sitting up in the comfy suites, just going through a checklist. He's on the sidelines, where Greg Roman needs to be. He said Nico was good this game, too. Jump Bass said Tula is a dog. He said he likes that guy as a Titans fan. That boy get teed up in there, man.
Teed up.
We're going to have to pay that boy.
Teed up.
He about to get paid. He about to get a big old check.
Get paid, young. Getting paid.
Get a big old check. I'm laughing out loud. Shout out Woody Marks. Got that nickname for dressing as Woody for 6 Halloweens. He was a running back for USC, wasn't it? Last year. I think
Mark on TikTok says, we'll have to win against Denver or rest our starters for playoffs.
Rest the starters.
Fed says, how was y'all feeling about 3 folks that got paid last game? Who got paid, bro? Who got paid?
Talking about the refs. Must be talking about the refs. Reality check meter. Reality check is we clinch the playoff, and we're going on the road in the playoffs.
Yes,
it don't matter if you 5, 6, or 7. Don't matter who you going to see.
You going.
You going into a hostile environment on the road in the playoffs, and the only thing that matters is winning. There's no tomorrow in the playoffs. There's no next Sunday. There's no we'll get better. This is it. This is it. January 10th or 11th. One of those days you got to show up and show out. Old side says we always get the short end of the stick. I know, man. I hate that. I hate that we let the refs decide. Jump Bad says, who do y'all play first round? Or y'all we resting Herbert right now. We don't know. We won't know until after Sunday, because we can go from 6 to 7. Right now, if we don't win Sunday, we're 6 or 7. No, if we don't win, we're 6 or 7. We either are. It depends on who else loses. So we don't know, honestly. If we win, we can go to 5, which you just got to play. Whatever. If we win Sunday, we win. Whoop-de-doo. Still on the road. Still got a road game in the playoffs. So right now, we're sitting at 6, and we'll be at Jacksonville right now. We'll be at Jacksonville right now, sitting at 6. Was 7. With the Bills lost, they went back down to 7, so they're at the Patriots. We're right now, if the playoffs started right now, it'd be Pats and Bills, Jags and us. What's their team? Or Ravens or Steelers. Still don't know.
Whoever wins AFC North.
Yeah, still don't know out of those two teams. But Steelers, I think, are still in the 4th seed. So it'll be the Steelers and Texans. Anybody Jump Bad. We're not gonna even do the favorable. We're not doing the favorable. We just gotta line it up. There's no favorable matchup in the playoffs, man. Like we did that last year and went to Houston and got heads beat in. Yep. The Chargers are gonna rest their starters next week. Pretty much once he said he's resting Herbert, you could pretty much count out all the other starters.
People who semi-dinged up.
Yep.
Use a week. Trey Lance sighting. Let Lance cook.
You're going to see a lot of KLS if Trey Lance out there.
Mm-hmm.
KLS might have
a career day.
You ready to get it up out of here, bro? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And again, man, shout out to Dave, bro. Free Dave, man. Dave, if you in the chat, man, tap in with us, bro. If you're listening, bro, tap in. We gotta know that story, man. Free my boy Dave, man. Dave a quiet dude, man, a humble dude, man. So I know whatever happened, something happened for him to act, I appreciate you stopping in on. He says, I'm a Charger fan, but I'm vaguely familiar with the Chargers. I'm a Bears fan, vaguely familiar with the Chargers. Stop by to chop it up a little bit.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you.
Hampton's gonna be the lead back for the playoffs. He's a starter. And I think Vidal's gonna get a lot of significant playing time and carries as well. He's gonna get a portion.
Should be well rested.
Yeah,
couple of weeks off.
DJ Kalin said, thank you guys for amazing experience. I'll be back next season.
Shout out
every home game.
My boy be out there with the baby.
With the baby in there, with the glasses on. The baby know what's up too.
Yeah, baby, a Chargers fan already. Man, just shout out to each and every one of you, man, who we got to meet during this journey, putting together a before and after video. Y'all got to see like how we started this thing to where we ended at. It's pretty crazy, man. Just the grind of the last year and what we've been able to do. But meeting all of y'all has been super dope. Week to week, fam, everywhere.
It's a mixture, outside. What was a hamper this year for us was those 10 o'clock games on the road. Those were the bad spots for us. But I think Jim Harbaugh fixed that by having them practice 10 o'clock here for us. Which, when I say 10 o'clock game, that means 10 o'clock our time.
Specific standard time?
Yeah. So he's been having them practice at 10 o'clock here during those games. And I think he had a better outcome when he did that. Says Quentin Johnson underrated, not talked about enough. Dude is straight productive. Yeah, he had a hell of a year. Gonna get paid. Adele is a better inside runner than Hampton. I think we just haven't. Hampton's just getting back into the groove. Remember, he was out he played 5 games and he just now came back the last 3 games.
Yeah.
So he's a rookie. We still got he's still learning the game. Vidal got a second year on him, and Vidal didn't start out when he got in there running between the tackles good. As he got more carries and the season went on, and
he got more comfortable.
Yep, he got more comfortable. He then became
in the reads a lot better.
Yep.
Being decisive, making them cuts, getting to the outside, all quick.
So, definitely, man. But shout out Dave, man. Like free Dave.
Free the guy, man. Parnell, you still chat? Parnell still in here, man. You got Dave number? We gotta check on our guy.
Put something on my boy Dave Books, man. Put something on my boy. They say, whatever, I'm telling you, he had that powder blue and that 512. He took on 10 people. We might need to get that to the offensive line. I need to holler at the equipment managers and see if we can put that in the Gatorade bottles of the offensive lineman. That 512 and that powder blue Kool-Aid had him taking on 10 officers. And we all with some itches. My boy Dave, man. I was scrolling and I seen that video. I said, that's Dave. My God. I was just talking to Dave. And if you met Dave, man, Dave comes to every tailgate, every game. He comes to every home game. Dave is a real quiet dude, man. Doesn't say much, very humble, got a real humble spirit about him. Just sits there. He come, get his plate, get his drink, say a couple words, and he just sits there. Like every game he said more and more words. You know, he'll be like, hey, what's up, man? This game, he had a longer conversation.
Coming out of his shell a little bit.
Yeah, I could tell the 512 kicked in a little bit because he was having a long conversation with me. Normally, he'll just get his food and he'd be like, what's up, man? And he like, bro, man, from the fifth floor. He'd go to the side, eat his food. But to see him going viral for destroying people, just never know, man. Never know, man. 512 bringing up out you. Should have put him on the football field, bro. No, nuh-uh. Not him, Benny. Nuh-uh. He
talking about David, Brodie.
Yeah, no, not that David. Not him. No, we talking about black guy, short. The first
Salute
time he
service,
came,
hoodie.
He had the hoodie on and the blue Charger hat. The first game that he came to, he had on the Lakers outfit.
Week 3.
Yep, he had the Lakers outfit on. Having lost faith, knew the game would be ugly since the schedule release. Frustrating, even coaches, you get insistent on running up the gut when it ain't working all season. Exactly. What up, Tony? We're going to go watch this Monday Night Football.
Tony.
Appreciate y'all again, man. I can't thank y'all enough for answering the call, man. Everybody showed up and showed out. Didn't get the outcome we wanted, but we did show up. We got the outcome that we wanted as Charger fans. We showed the world that there is Charger fans. And we healed some old wounds with our San Diego family. Had a big huddle. Appreciate y'all for coming on back to the fold. Man. Looking forward to continuing this next year, man. There's something great to build off of. That won't be the outcome every time, y'all. Won't be the outcome every time. A lot of great takeaways from the game. The crowd just telling you, bro. That old narrative of the Chargers don't have fans. That was broken. Yeah, that was broken Saturday.
Definitely was.
Y'all turned it up in there, man. So
all the way.
Appreciate y'all for that, man. Appreciate all the originals, the day ones for coming with us, Vinny, Peaky, and appreciate y'all for always pulling up and
making it out.
Norm became a regular. Boy, Norm out there on Huntington Beach, he became a regular with us. Appreciate you. He always bring good energy, bro. Norm rolls up with the good energy.
Yes, sir.
Just appreciate everybody that comes by the tent.
Biz, our family,
Maya G and her crew. Like appreciate y'all for just stopping in, bro, and just always hanging out with us and trusting us to get y'all turned up for the game.
It is a big responsibility, bro.
It is, man.
And know that we don't take it lightly. We always plotting and scheming and trying to just figure out how we can take it to a new level. And with next season, that's definitely the focus. Like, how can we make this thing bigger, better for y'all? You know what I mean? How can we make this the best game day experience that you can come to? We want to shout out Lawrence, shout out our boy Lawrence performing at the tailgate at our tent.
Turned it up.
His single, Hello, you know what I'm saying?
Pot of blue and yellow. Hello. It's a pot of blue and yellow.
Getting the party started.
He's a day one too, man. First supporter of the show, man. One of the first guys.
Definitely.
Appreciate him, man. Osada said it sounded loud as fuck through the TV. I gotta go rewatch the broadcast, bro.
Bro, he was on the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Started the broadcast out on NFL Network.
Peaky was on there too. They had Peaky on there.
Had us on TV. Crazy.
Pappy said I bring thousands of fans every game on the flag. He said,
hey, dude. Shout out Pappy. Hungry Rhythm says, my G.
Yeah, my G, that's the homie. Maya G, that's the homie. Maya G.
Maya G.
Yes, that Maya Jean hungry Tim. Look, that Tim ain't never commented.
Yeah,
but he-
we ain't never seen my boy in the comment section. Been missing your blessing all season, my boy.
all season
All season. Been tapped in with us at the tailgate and the games.
come out there, break, post up, her and the crew at the tent, shut it down every time. She there 10 o'clock. She got there early yesterday.
It did. As soon as she came, she said, "Look at me being early." Shout out to DJ Rim too, man. He had a guest DJ on Saturday helping spin. Man, he was over there cooking. It was lit, man. Like we went out with a bang, man. Really wish we could have secured a home playoff game so we could have did it again. But big things. He said, "Okay, I see y'all. It's really different over here."
Shout out my boy Tony. Tony always coming with the swag on the games, man. Shout out Tony. Tony be dressed fresh as hell.
He be having.
Tony dropped a fit a couple days before and have X going crazy. Tony be like, "This gonna be my fit for the game," and he pull up clean as a board of health.
Put that ish on.
Peaky says the 3-wide lightning strike tent setup was, man. Look, Peaky. We got a picture of where we first started when we was on the other side before we got to Electric Avenue.
3 rows down. We was in the nosebleeds of the tailgate.
Yeah. And then started with 2, ended the year with 3. Because of y'all, we had to expand. Because of y'all, we had to expand the real estate so y'all can feel comfortable and we can feel comfortable. We can take on all the people that come there.
Yeah.
We got enough space to operate. Because y'all come, man, y'all show up. Every game it had got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep. And just wanted y'all to be comfortable behind us and stuff like that. Yeah, Vinny, shout out Jay from Charged Up Podcast. It was good to see my boy. I ain't seen Jay in like months actually.
And he pulled up on us.
Yeah, he been working hard, man. Brought his people out there, was able to come sit under the tent with us, bob out. It was a dope experience, man. I can't stress enough. Y'all ain't made it to if you haven't made it to the tailgate, man, like next season we'll be campaigning all over again, but you could talk to other people in the chat who can confirm like it's really like that.
Peaky said the communion line was deep. Well, I'm telling you, we had a lot of blessings. 17 bottles of blessings was issued out. 17 1-liter bottles of blessing was issued out. Somebody do the math, man. Who's good at math? 17 bottles, how many 1-ounce shots of that?
1 bottle equals how many shots? If Bill had 5 apples.
Kiki said, "Hey guys, the tailgate was such a blast. So nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you too." She said, "Can't wait for many more. We back next year. Every home game.
Bigger, better."
Man, Peaky, I'll send you the video. Dave went viral. Dave took on 10 officers at the stadium, man.
Lord.
That 512 in powder blue kicked in. Brody didn't even make it. That 512 took Brodie out. That powder blue Kool-Aid.
I don't know if it was 512 that took me out, but shout out to 512. But shout out
to 512 Tequila, man, for just believing in us, bro, and giving us opportunity, man, and coming through and providing the vibes. Shout out to Aaron and DJ, man. Shout out to those two.
Mm-hmm.
What a great season, man. Yeah, that Peaky. Boy, I'll send you the video on X. My boy went out legendary.
But I got a slot.
All right, y'all. We out on. See y'all Friday.
You're